This
You because
conference will now be recorded.
you're looking for
Sure,
PCR
Madhu.
in time management and payroll. If I know your background, I can start the demo, please.
Sure. So, Madhu, I'm SAP certified into SAP HCM and also success factor consultant. I have like 5 years of experience now.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, I am working as an SAP HCM consultant into time and payroll.
Okay.
However, my majority of the work I've done is into master data and also like reporting and all.
Mm-hmm.
So in my current assignment, they have a requirement to assist them with the PCR and all. So I was thinking
Okay.
to take some lessons. I know how to. In the payroll, if I mark myself, I am uh, kind of a beginner, but I understand the wage type and all, the characteristics and the how we can execute the payroll and everything. Somehow I can understand the logic. From the
Mm-hmm.
success factor side, I was very good with the business rule and all, but here for the PCR, I see we need little bit more understanding of how the functions need to be used and all. So that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. So that means, do you know the configuration of basic pay, recurring
Yeah,
payments and
I know.
deductions, additional
Yes,
payments like T510 table, T539A table, T539J table, T510K table? If you know that,
yes, Madhu.
okay, good.
I'm good with that. Yeah,
Okay, good. So which payroll you are looking for?
Canada payroll.
Okay, you want Canada payroll. Okay, good.
So my problem is, when the issue comes, I can I do understand what is the issue. I can replicate it through the master data and all, but when there is some custom PCR written over there, I am unable to read it.
Good, good. Okay, but once your project, is it a success factor project or a HCM project? Is it?
No, this one is HCM.
Acha.
So I've recently joined a company as an SAP HCM consultant. My plan
Okay,
is to be an ECP consultant. Maybe if I learn payroll little.
okay,
So
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, good. Okay, good. I do understand. Okay, good. So now your requirement is time PCR and as well as payroll PCR, right?
correct. Yeah,
Okay, good. Now, first and foremost thing, to know this PCR, it may be in the time or in the payroll. First, you should know customization part. Customization part in the payroll is, say, for example, a basic pay configuration. Basic pay
hmm.
configuration, whatever you do, that is reflecting in 8 info type. Then recurring
Okay.
payments and deductions, whatever you configure there, it will reflect in 0014 info type.
Mm-hmm.
And additional payments configuration, whatever you do, that is reflecting in 0015. And
Mm-hmm.
employee remuneration information, whatever you configure, which is reflecting in 2010 info type. And
Mm-hmm.
additional payment off cycle, whatever you configure, is going to reflect in 0267. It's very simple. Now, when you run payroll, that means one logic we have to know. We configure means we develop in IMG. That is known
Hmm.
as a transparent table. So, transparent table. Whatever you configure in the IMG, you must assign to the employee in the info type. Info type can be 8 or 14, 15, whatever the info type you can maintain, you can go to info type. Info type is known as a structure table. It is known as a structure table, right? When you run payroll, when you run payroll, when you run payroll, okay, the payroll results we can see in the payroll log. or you can
Hmm.
say in RT table, result table, there is a BT table, there is a CRT table, there is a AB table. So where we can see, right? These
Right.
we can see in the PCL2 cluster, right?
Okay.
Here we should have a proper understanding cluster to structure to the transparent table. Very simple. Once you maintain info type structure table, if you run payroll, right? Say for example, here you maintain 002 info type,
Mm-hmm.
001 info type, or 0008 info type is very simple. To R0014 info type, R0015 info type. To read these info types from the info types to run payroll, in between there is a mechanism. There is a logic. The logic is a payroll
Hmm.
driver, and main schema and sub schema and functions and PCRs.
Hmm.
So
Correct.
whatever
Yeah.
the data which is in the info type you maintain through the payroll driver. What is the payroll driver of the Canada? RPCALCK0. This is the program. Just I can
Hmm.
show you how is the program. Okay, T code, that's not a big thing here. PC00 underscore M07
Yeah.
underscore
Underscore KM.
calc, that is the. So M stands for the mole country grouping. If it is US payroll, M10. If it is UK payroll, M08, like that. As Canada, it
Right.
is 07 that you can
Hmm.
go. Right. Now, so SE38, this is the program. RPCALCK0 and click on execute. So this is the T code where we can run the payroll. But I, as a functional consultant, just you click on display. This is the program. Program is predefined. This is, you need not worry about the program. This is the program. In the program, they have written the logic. They have written the logic or the mechanism. So the
Hmm.
mechanism is what we have to know in the schema, in the program. It is running payroll because of main schema, because of sub schema, because of the functions, because of the PCR. Now, what is the main schema? Main schema is K000. That is standard. Always you can copy
Okay.
and you can use that. Never use the standard schema because we may modify so many things. Let us go to
Right.
KD schema. So let me go /n P01. Taking time. Oh, somewhere we went. So P01, that is K000. Right. So main schema contains subschemas. How do you know subschema? Subschema is always in parameter 1. We will discuss what is parameter and preceded by
Okay.
copy function. Say for example KBD0. This KBD0 reading the data from different info types. Say for example ename is a function. Ename
Hmm.
is a function that is a function. So ename is a function reading the data from 0001 and 002. 001, 0002. Here we have to know one logic. How should I know Madhu it is reading? There are three ways. One is keep your cursor, press F1, system will
Hmm.
read this. Okay, here function name, ename reads the last valid name of the employees in the payroll period. The formation used for the country in question used when displaying this type. This is one way. Another way, another way, there is a T
Hmm.
code. Go to PE04, enter ename function, click on
Hmm.
display. You can click on info types. It is reading 001, 002. This
Okay.
is what it is telling. But if you want to see the output, you run payroll for any country. Let's run payroll for, I'm running an Australian payroll. So
Mm-hmm.
any payroll it should be there. So I'm running one payroll. Any country payroll you can say. Now, where is the e name? Just I can show you. How we can read that? It is a log. In the log, you can go because Now go to basic data. Here there is a function called ename. It is reading the data from 0001, 002. But now if you click on 0001, this is very, very important. 00. So ename, it is reading employee was active from June onwards for this company code, this personal area, this employee group, this employee subgroup, this payroll area, this name. This is standard process. So
Okay.
function is nothing but reading the data from different info types. The same
Okay.
data will be processed. The same data will be processed. That means some functions, I'm right, some functions will read data and process. Some
Mm-hmm.
functions read data and process and stored in IT table, internal table. Internal table
Mm-hmm.
is a source data for other PCR and other schema, other functions. Say for example, another function, workplace basic pay is that, WPBP is a function, reads the data from 4 zeros, 0001, 0007, 000027 info type. And it will be stored in IT table and as well as there is another table, workplace basic pay. So here we have to know, here it is a function, in the log
Okay.
it is
And
a
there's
table.
the table. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the table, this is a function. Right. Here
Hmm.
what we can check, what waste types are maintained, say WPBP. Input data, reading data, 4 zeros, 0001, 007, 008. The same data is processed. Here output data it is there. Output data it is there. Now WPBP. So WPBP, what it is saying, whether employee was active for entire month or not, 1 to 30. Say for example, if employee is terminated on 25th, up to 25th data is available. If employee transfers mid of the period from one location to another location, and another location where we can see the split, how many days he was in this personal area and this sub area, this company code, this personal area, this sub area, system can show you that. So now what do you understand here? A function is reading the data and just processing. Some functions reading the data and storing somewhere. Where it is storing, here I can show you. There is one IT table, internal table. It is reading basic pay and city allowance. Basic pay is 12,000 and city allowance 6,000. Now this 12,000, 6,000, how it calculates? How it calculates? Whether it is calendar days or working days or working hours, that is denoted by a PCR. Normally, when you wanted to know PCR, directly you can go to PCPE02, write 2 or 3 PCR and you can close it.
Hmm.
You can close it. But that is not what the logic we have to understand. What exactly the PCR will do. So what exactly do? Say for example, now I can show you one PCR here. Mm, ZJP1, Gen JP1. Okay, here I have written one PCR. I can show you. It's not ZJP3, ZJP. Here there is a PCR. ZJP1 I have written here. So what is ZJP1? ZJP1 in the sense PE02, ZJP1 PCR, and click on change. Here a small logic I have written. So it is telling
Hmm.
that this PCR, it is for all employee subgroup grouping. Here you can put 1, you can put 2, you can put 3. What is 1, what is 2, what is 3? In basic pay step number 1, define employee subgroup grouping for the PCR and CAP. If they are hourly wage earners, you can put 1. If they are the wage earners, you can put 2. If they are the salaried employees, you can put 3 based on that. If it is for all, that you can specify. Here I'm telling monthly bonus ADDWT. ADD means add, W2 means wage type, space star means whenever you run the payroll, the wage type amount is going to come in the OT table. What is mean by OT table? When you run payroll, wherever you see the output, nothing but the payslip. So when an amount is coming on the payslip, it is known as output table. In the output
Hmm.
table, you are going to specify 5,000. This 5,000 amount is you are going to enter in one MON. One MON. So one MON 5,000 amount, if you can click on, you can see here monthly bonus, whatever the amount you specified here, it is coming here. Okay, now in between, how it will be in the log? How it will be in the log in the sense, the log I wanted to show you. This is the log where it was. Just a minute. Mm, LP beginning run. You can go ZJP1. Okay, here if you wanted to understand input data, WPBP. That means whenever you wanted to write a PCR, you should know what is mean by WPBP, which is read by what function, which is in what subschema. This is the logic we have to understand. Directly writing a
Okay.
PCR, you can see the output is good, but the logic here, it is checking WPBP. What is WPBP? It is checking whether any split is there, or employee was active for the entire period or not, employee was terminated, employee was hired mid of the period, all such information you can see table WPBP. And after that, processing. How the PC, what is the logic of the PCR? Here you can check PCR logic. This is the logic. But there is a variable key is there, Madhu. Yes, variable key means now I have written a monthly bonus is 5,000. Okay, I can tell Canada people are getting monthly bonus 5,000. US people
Hmm.
monthly bonus they are getting 6,000. This is the variable. So that means if the amount is variable, personal area to personal area, sub area to sub area, employee group to employee group, employee subgroup to employee subgroup, pay scale group to pay scale group, pay scale level to pay scale level, maybe time recording, maybe any other reason also you can put it here. So for that we can write a variable keys also. Here you can see the logic, whatever the logic you have written, you can see that. So that means first and foremost thing, what is mean by PCR? PCR means personal calculation rule. It is a mathematical calculation. It is a mathematical calculation. Mathematical calculation means now let us take June month. Calendar days 30 days is there. Working days 22 days are there. Working hours 176 are there. Now in my company, okay, scenario one, 30 days if you work, you are basically assume that 30,000.
Hmm.
30,000. So 30 days is equal to 30,000. 29 days how much? 29 days how
29,000.
much? So 29, what is the logic? 29 into 30,000 divided by 30. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
logic. Right. For this, SAP has provided a process. What it is here? Rate is equal to TKSOLL. Okay, rate minus TKAU. Okay, TKAU star star. I will tell you what all these things here. Okay,
Okay.
rate into KGENAU and rate by TKDIVP. Then ADDWT star. This is the logic, sir. So whatever the logic in the mathematics, cross multiplication, in SAP, in a small coding they specified. What does it mean? Now rate is equal to TKSOLL. Okay, what does it mean? 30 days is equal to 30,000. Okay, now 30 minus, if you take 1 day LOP, loss of pay, 30 minus 1 is equal to 29. Here, what is the logic we are going to write down? 30 days is equal to 30,000. 29 days, how much? 30 days is the factoring, 29 days is the partial period. So here you are going to write down 29 into 30,000. You are getting some amount. What amount you are going to get? So let me check it. So 29 into 30,000. It is always in lakhs. That is 8 lakhs and 70,000. So
Hmm.
8 lakhs and 70,000 Then that 8,70,000, 8,70,000 divided by 30 days, that equal to 29,000. Thus 29,000 will be in this, right? Now, this is a standard process. This I'm not going to teach anything new. It is there in the system. But
Okay.
again, I can tell you, no more in my company, this is 22 days is equal to 30,000. Then one day LOP is there, then 21 days how much? Process is same here. 21 into 30,000
30,000.
divided by 22. How much you are going to get? Everything is right. 21 into 30,000 is equal to some amount. Divisible by 22 days, you are going to get some 28,636. 28,636. Here process same, but here it is 29,000, here 28,636. Now, which is benefit to the company? This is benefit to the company. Company point of view. Right, here is getting 29,000, here is getting 28,636 here. Okay, for this, what is the logic? In days, very simple, only one letter we have to change. Here, K, calendar days, A, working days or payroll days, that is working hours. So that means here, what we have to write down here, RT is equal to PASOLL, RTA minus TAAU star 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 star, then RTE into KGEN, that is common, RTE by TADIVP, DIVP, ADWT here. What is the difference?
There is
One,
no
two.
K.
No, this is common. K is common. That is standard. That you need not change. Only here
Yeah.
we have to here
Okay.
in the place of K calendar days you put A. Right. I
Okay.
want hours, Madhu. I want hours in the sense 176 hours is equal to 30,000. Then 168 hours is equal to how much? So how much it will come? 168 into
168
30,000
into 30,000
divided
divided
by
by
1 is,
176. Yeah.
is equal to same, that is 28,636. It will
Okay.
come into picture. Here in the place wherever you put A, there you have to put yes. Where we have to put yes. Okay. Now this is a standard PCR. It is there, but now I can show you in Canada payroll how it will be. I can show you in the Canada payroll. Where it is, Madhu, I can show you. PE01, okay, PE01 K000, and there is a KAL0. I think it is a KAL0. In KAL0, there is a KPPF. Now I can show you. So PE02 KPPF contains SAP PCR, KPP0. KPP0 contains KPP1. This is KPP1. So here they have given hours. So in Canada, SAP standard, it has given this process. Which process it is given? Okay. Here in the place of
Yeah.
A, S has given. S has given. But I want this process. I want this
Okay.
process. So then what we have to do? This PCR you can modify. So how this PCR it will be there? I can show you one more other PCR also. PE02 INP1. This is a calendar days. You can find TK, Ray TK, SOLL, TKAU, KE, TKDIVI, ADWP. This is the calendar days. So this is the working days. This is working hours. Everything it is there in other. But Canada there is only one. Only payroll hours is there. But I want calendar days. So I want calendar days in the sense this you have to modify. How do you modify? KPP1 you can copy it to ZPP1. Wherever
Hmm.
the letter in the place of yes you can add K, it will work out. So
Okay.
that means how do you understand the PCR logic? Basics you have to know first and first of all. Okay, that is one thing. Later, whenever you write a PCR, whenever you write a PCR, first and foremost thing, where it is, where it is, what is the logic in it? What is the logic in
Correct.
it that we have to understand? That is only the thing we have to learn. Okay, that
Correct. Yeah.
means standard PCRs are there, so we should modify. Why should we modify? I will tell one scenario. There is a PCR K010 PCR is there. What it will do? Valuation base it is there. What is mean by valuation base? Now let me go to PCR K010. This is a PCR. K010 is a PCR. No, I think it is X010 only. Okay, X010. This is. Let me check it. Confirm first. Okay, we go to K KT00. Yeah, they have given X010. Normally K010 should, okay, X010 it is there here. So I want to give X010. What it is telling? Here you have to know some more things also. Now I can give one clarity. K010 is wrong. X010 valuation base. Say for example, I have basic pay, city allowance, car allowance, and monthly bonus, and conveyance is there. Now, so per hour how much? Or per day how much? Basic pay, is it valued per hour how much, per day how much? Now there is a question. Now my basic pay is monthly 30,000 it is given. Right? Why it is valuated per hour how much? First, the logic you have to understand. So 176 hours if you work, you are getting 30,000. But employee has
Hmm.
worked 1 year 184. And how much you are going to get? How much you are going to get in the
Hmm.
sense 176 hours will 30,000, 184 how much you can calculate. But I will tell you 176 hours 30,000, then 8 hours is equal to how much? Not 8 hours, 2 hours is equal to how much? That means the 30,000 must be evaluated per hour how much? Per hour how much? Then only this will come. That is known as a valuation base. Or what is why it is? Now every employee is working 176 hours. That is good. An employee worked 178. 178. So 2 hours is additional payment. That is known as OT. Okay, 176 hours is equal to 30,000. 1 hour how much? Some amount into 2 hours. So that means
Hmm.
this wage type is evaluated valuation base. That is known as a valuation base. Why a wage type is evaluated per day how much? 30 days if you work you are getting 30,000. 29 days if you work. So 30 days is equal to 30,000. 29 days how much? That means it must be evaluated per day how much. So
Hmm.
day how much here I'm telling here, basic pay is evaluated per day how much, per hour how much. Others it is not. Assume that. Y means yes, N means no. Right.
Hmm.
But where are you telling? Many people they think it is through the PCR. Absolutely right, through the PCR. But in the PCR, backend one more logic is there. There is a processing class. Processing class one, processing class one, specification 3. That means waste type is in valuation base, that is storing in /001 /002. And others processing class 1 specification 0. So waste type is not in valuation base. Valuation base. This is read by X010 PCR. You are not doing anything. Where it is storing amount, only basic pay amount should be stored in /001 002. For that, I can show you the PCR first. X010 here. I'm taking here 3 salaried employee. I will take here. Now processing class 1, here specification 3, system is telling here amount is going to be state /001 002. Only basic pay amount. So where we maintain processing class and 3, processing class and 3, processing class 1 and specification 3, where you are going to maintain, there is a table /n SM30 V underscore 512W underscore D table. D table. Any country can take, there is no issue. So I will go 1HA1. Here you can take processing class 1 specification 3. If you specify that amount will come there, where it will come into picture, you can go and run payroll. I can show even payroll also. Let me show here. Here X010 PCR. Here you can see input data again, IT table. How many waste types? 1JN1, 12,000 it is taking here. That is not a big thing here. In processing, in IT table, you can check /001 and /002. This here it is going to come. That means, so now coming to the topic. Right. One PCR, whatever the standard PCRs are there, we have to understand. And if required, you can modify. Now there is a question. There are so many PCRs are there, Madhu. Which one you are going to modify, which you are going to understand? Whatever the PCR which is part of configuration, those you have to know. What PCRs are there in Canada? Okay, I can show you. Here. Just a minute. 0037. Whenever you log on to the payroll, 0037, specify Canada country grouping first. Go to SPRO F5. What PCR, what subschemas, what processing classes you have to know. There is a clarity to a trainee. So then go to Payroll Canada. In Payroll Canada, what you have to know. Now let us take absences. Here there is a PCR, you can find out. There is a PCR, there is a subschema. What is a PCR? What is subschema? This is a schema KM00. There is a KM00. Actually, this is KT00. KT00.
Right.
Not KT00. Just a minute. K000. KA. Let me check it here. KT00 only. Yeah, KT00. Yes. Now you can check X010, X013. That means, as a part of the configuration, here you have to know this PCR, and there is one more PCR, KMOD or XMOD, whatever it is. In international XMOD, in wherever X is there, either schema or PCR, that is international. In the place of X, if you can add K, that is Canada. If it is for US, UMOD. If it is for Australia, QMOD. If it is for Singapore, RMOD. If it is for Malaysia, LMOD. If it is for Germany, DMOD. If it is for UK, it is GMOD. So K stands for Canada.
Okay.
So these PCR, the subschema you have to know. This is first thing. And next one, you can go to one more reduction formulas. Reduction formulas you have to know. There is a subschema, KAL0. Just I told you, KAL0 you have to know KPPF and XVAL. So KPPF, I will go to KPPF. KPPF, here they have written XPPF here. So KPPF here. Okay. Now there is a question to the people. Why again XPPF is there? Okay. Now in the latest version you can find out. Old version you cannot see this KPP0. Only XPP0 you can find out. So KPPF. Just where KPPF contains KPP0. And go to KPP0. KPP0 contains KPP1. Okay, KPP1 already have shown you. This is a KPP1. So that means standard schemas, standard PCR, what SAP has provided, that you have to know. I give a list here. Okay, what we have to know, I'm writing here. So XMBody, X010, X013, Okay, X020, X023, sorry, X023, XVAL, okay, XPPF, XPPF, XPP0, and XPP1, XPP1. For your kind information, in the place of X, you can add K. That is for Canada payroll. But
Yeah.
everything is not available K. So that is the reason I'm telling here. XMOD,
Okay.
X010, yeah. Then X020 and this. Okay. These standard schemas, you must know how they behave. These are the PCRs. Right. When you know the PCRs, you should know the processing class, you should know the accumulation classes.
Hmm.
Why should we know the processing classes? How a wage type is processed. Say, for example, I have basic pay and I have city allowance. You have taken LOP. You have taken LOP, loss of pay. What salary is reduced? In some companies, in some
Hmm.
companies, both are get reduced. This is known as proration. Okay, both are reduced. In some companies, LOP only basic pay reduced. City allowance is not reduced. Right.
Hmm.
So normal process I will take it here. Okay, here I'm taking here N. Forget about this another scenario. So what I'm telling to the system, if you take LOP, loss of pay, basic pay get reduced. Okay, city allowance get not reduced. Where are you telling here? You are telling processing class 10, specification 1, that is reduction factor with slash 801. This is processing class 10, specification 0, no reduction. This is read by XVL standard PCR. That is PCR. Standard PCR is there. But so you have to know the standard. You should know the processing classes. If you don't know the
Hmm.
processing classes, how the PCR is reading? Okay, the main intention is analyzing the error. Analyzing the error in the sense directly whenever the error you get it and go to the log, and if you click on, it will take you somewhere. And you should be able to analyze. Say for example, I can show you one error. Okay. Now I'm running payroll for this employee. Payroll for Australia. Okay. This is not for Australia. Let us run payroll for UK payroll. Just I can show you one logic. Now I'm running payroll. Just click on execute. If you click on execute, go to the farm. You can see monthly bonus, basic pay, city allowance, car allowance, travel allowance. Apart from the tax, insurance, general health plan code. Now this amount is coming. This is good. Perfect.
Hmm.
Now a small thing I can do. What I do now, I can show you. Somewhere it is open. Okay. Slash n 037 sm sm30 v underscore 512 w underscore d table. Click on maintain country grouping on SR1. Okay. Say for example, see, I did some modification.
Okay.
So don't now run payroll. You are getting one error. Output is not coming. So error is where it is coming. Gross payment time management. So there is a sub schema GT00. Immediately when you can see, it is telling the PCR name also here X020 here processing class 3.
Hmm.
Processing class 3. Processing class 3. What it is not reading here one SR1. One SR1 wage type. It is reading by X020 PCR. In the PCR, termination operation error. Operation error means, what does it mean? Here I can show you. Here go X020. Here you can check it. 3 means salaried employee. Here processing class. Specification you can maintain either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6. If you won't maintain, system is telling you are going to get error. That means this PCR is reading. Okay, processing. Where are you telling processing class? Processing class 3. Specification 0, this value. Specification 1, this value. So what is that? You have to know. So that now it is telling here operation error. Error is there. That means this wastage 1SR1, processing class 3, you can check it. What we have to maintain. Go to the PCR, you could understand. Now I will go and I can maintain here a processing class 3. I'm going to maintain 0. Then run payroll. You are going to get the output. You are going to get the output. So how do you get? Now you are getting the output. These are all standard PCRs. If you know how they behave standard PCR, writing a PCR customer specific is not a big thing. Okay, but PCR, just I can tell what customer specific I can customer specific. Say for example, now end user maintain data and about to run payroll. Management have taken a decision. Now there is a Christmas bonus. Assume that this month of December. Every year, month of December, there is a Christmas bonus. Christmas bonus you need not maintain manually, need not maintain any info type. Whenever December will come, automatically the payment has to be paid. Now you can put end user can company people they can say that in the month of December, management should not tell to the end user to maintain the data. It's a burden because if you wanted to maintain 10, 15,000 employees, there is a process, LSNW, uploading the master data, and they are very busy. End user always looks like busy. Looks like busy. Okay, but without that automation, when December will come, the Christmas bonus is fixed for 5,000. It should be paid or 6 or whatever it is here. So then at the time, rather customization. Customization, if you wanted to do, you have to maintain 15 info type. There is a process to customize. In the development server, you have to develop, you have to test it, transport the data to the product quality there is should test it. Even PCR also we will develop in the development server, but 5 minutes, not more than that. Not more than that. So here, what type of PCR I'm going to write on? PCR1, say for example, monthly bonus, same to all employees. Simple logic. I'm entering here 5,000. This is one first. Second PCR, you can take any waste type, but I'm giving monthly bonus. Personal area to personal area, it is different. So personal area 1, people are getting 2,500 per month. Personal area 2, they are getting 33,000. Manually, if you want to maintain 14, 15 and 45, you have to maintain manually. Whenever you maintain manually by mistaken, end user is a human being, he can commit a mistake, so that automatically, if any month, if it is entered wrong amount, that was a big issue to the company. That is the reason AI is going to enter into the human works. Many people are saying that when AI will come into picture, what about the human resources? Before an industrial revolution, so many people opposed industrial revolution. After the industrial revolution, the huge employment has been generated. So after AI coming, there will be employment will be there, but different employment. So forget about that. Now this is privileged, personal area. And third, employee group to employee group different. Say for example, employee group, permanent employees are getting 2,200 monthly bonus or project allowance, and contract employee people are getting only 1,200. Why that the difference? Permanent people, permanent getting 2,200. Contract employees are getting 1200, employee group to employee group. And fourth one, personal area, personal sub area. Personal area, personal sub area wise. Then fifth one, and specific month. Say for example, May Day bonus, May bonus, or Christmas bonus. Most of the companies in Canada, either May Day bonus or Christmas bonus will be there here. So Christmas
Mm.
bonus in the sense it is paid only in the month of Christmas. Other than that, it is not paid here. Then apart from that, okay, this is a fixed amount. Then sixth one, monthly bonus, 3% on basic pay. 3% on basic pay. 7, monthly bonus, 3% on basic pay, 6% on city allowance. Or the eighth one, monthly bonus, 3 times, 3 times to the basic pay. Ninth one, monthly bonus, half of the basic pay. I'm taking example basic pay like, but you can take anything here. 10th one, okay. Then
Mm.
comparison. Comparison in the sense, if basic pay is less than 10,000 or equal to 10,000, then monthly bonus is 2,500. If the basic pay greater than 10,000, first condition, basic pay equal to 10,000, less than 10,000, monthly bonus 2,500. If employee basic pay is greater than 10,000, then monthly bonus is 3,500. Such scenarios and we will write down. That means here most of the sub schemas we can cover, and most of the standards PCR we can cover, and these are the customer specific and all processing classes coming to the Canada payroll and all cumulation classes. I want to tell one cumulation class. What is mean by cumulation class? Now basic pay, city allowance, car allowance is there. Basic pay is 5,000. City allowance is 4,000 and car allowance is 1,000. Total is 10,000. 10,000. This is known as total gross amount. Total gross amount will come in slash 101. But in slash 101, client is getting only 9,000. Where 1,000 is missing. Where 1,000 is missing. Okay, you maintain in 18 4 type or 14 whatever it is, but it is missing. How it is missing here? Earnings can link to accumulation class 1 in V underscore 512 W underscore D table.
Mm.
Okay. Then system will generate slash 101 info type. So in this case, car allowance is not linked to accumulation class 1. So that means there are accumulation classes also we have to know. Right. Now, after
Mm.
this coming to time management. So PCR concept is very same. Concept is very same. But here, so in time management, what kind of PCRs we can write down? If you know one PCR, to know other PCRs are very simple. Say for example, privilege leave. All employees getting, all employees they are getting the 36 yearly, 36 yearly. Okay, or monthly 3, or quarterly 12, or half yearly 18, half yearly 18. So this is we can achieve through the customization. That means you can generate quota every month or every 15 days or every quarter or every half year or every year as per your requirement. As per your requirement. But the quota it is differ personal area to personal area, personal sub area to sub area, employee group to employee group, then employee subgroup to employee subgroup, then work schedule rule to work schedule rule. Work schedule, what does it mean? General shift people privilege leave monthly they are getting 2. People who are working 3-week rotation privilege leave monthly they are getting 3. See the condition. You cannot customize manually. This is general shift people. They are getting privilege leave too. 3 week rotation. What is mean by 3 week rotation? First week they work in the morning shift. Second week they work in the evening shift. Third week they work night. This is rotated 3 week rotation. Such people they are getting privilege leave 3. How do you get? So PCR. And one more thing. January month people are getting 1 leave. February month they are getting 1.5. March month they are getting 1.75. Okay, April 0 and again May and 2 leaves. If this is the case, only the solution PCR. You cannot customize manually. Manually, if you can customize, manually everything we can customize. But if there are thousands of employees are there, how do you maintain? We need so many end users. So many end users.
Hmm.
So, so such PCRs we can discuss in the time management. Okay. And from your end, if you want to ask anything, you can ask.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So,
So,
Madhu, so
yes,
yeah,
tell me.
sorry. Please go ahead.
Please, please carry on, carry on.
No, so I was asking. So we will be looking at time and payroll both PCRs, right? Like both
Right.
standard PCRs, correct?
Standard PCRs and customer specific. Both.
Customer specific. Okay, both. Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
I can say, okay, because I have been into the industry since last 20 years. So I can
Mm-hmm.
say proudly, after having the session, you can handle a project independently. Any kind of PCR, any issue is there here, you can handle, and you are able to write a PCR. You are able to give a solution. You are going to analyze the issues of the PCR. There is no doubt. From my end, I can give that content.
Okay. Okay. And how many hours it will the sessions
Yeah.
would be? Like,
So time and payroll approximately. So bit configuration we have to do actually. That means though you know, and so configuration also you must know. Not much, but a little bit configuration you have to know. Directly we won't go to the PCR, but where it reflecting you have to
okay.
know a little bit configuration. Okay,
Hmm.
configuration and PCR around. So it will take. Processing classes, simulation classes, evaluation classes, and approximately it is 20 to 25 hours it will take.
Okay. No problem. And is it like every day we're gonna connect
No,
or
no, no. It is. Let me tell you. I will
hmm.
let me tell my because I'm available Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday I have some other commitments are there. So Monday to Friday daily 1 hour it will be there. Okay, Saturday,
Okay.
Sunday there will be no session. So approximately maximum 5 weeks. 5 into 5, 25
5
hours.
weeks.
Yeah, maximum 5 weeks. Okay. 1 month, around 1 month, you can go ahead.
Okay. No problem. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So we'll be
Right.
starting with understanding the basic configuration first and then moving forward with the PCRs, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Why the
Okay.
basic configuration is required? Say, for example, if you write a PCR and pay scale group,
Hmm.
where it was created, you have to know. Am I right?
Right. Correct.
So that
Right.
is the reason. Though I know that you know, but as a trainer, I have
Yeah.
to tell the basics also. Got my point.
Right.
Okay,
No
good.
problem. Okay. So we are not gonna see the PAOM, I think.
No, no, no. You
Just
forget
we'll
about
start with the
PAOM.
payroll process, right?
Directly, we will start directly. First, we will do the time management. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Okay.
in time management, let me give you. We will create DWS. We'll
Okay.
create a PWS. We can create a work schedule. We can create absences. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we write PCRs. Coming to that. So I think for this, Fatafat we'll go a bit fast because okay, and after that basic pay configuration, recurring payments and deduction configuration. Okay, recurring payments and deduction configuration and
Okay.
additional payment configuration, additional payment off cycle configuration, and employee remuneration information configuration. Altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections we can cover up all these things. and remaining hours we can,
Okay.
because these are the basics. Without no, or else directly if you want to write PCR, we can start it also. I don't have any problem.
Okay. No problem. We can start with the way you are doing it. I'm okay with
Okay,
that.
good.
I have no
Okay, good.
problem. But the problem, I mean, the only concern with me is I would need a more focus on PCR. That's it, nothing else.
Yeah,
Which I think you have
the
understood. I know.
the
Yeah.
intention you are coming here to know the PCR in depth.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Correct.
don't, I do understand.
No
Yeah,
problem. Fine.
right.
I'm okay
Okay,
with this. Yeah.
okay.
It
So
was a
Sai will
lovely
speak to
session,
you.
Madhu.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great
Okay,
day.
bye, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye.